Hi guys, my name is Tracy Chauvin. I'm going to be walking you through my Module 1 intro video for EDL 850, School Law. A little bit about me. I'm a licensed clinical social worker working as a school social worker for the Shawnee Mission School District, which is a suburban school district in the Johnson County, Kansas area. I currently support 2 elementary schools and approximately 800 students, about 50 certified teachers, and 2 principals is who I work with. I have been married 5 years in July, and we have 1 dog, Tigger, who you can see. East Antioch, when we look at how the administrator there implements laws, procedures, policies from our federal, state, local, school board level, we do that in a variety of ways. We have a Raptor, which is a safety and security feature that screens out potential hazards in our environment in terms of people. It lets us know if there's anyone that has a felony drug charge or a felony against a child or any sexual offenders that come through our building. We also have MVP process, which is another screening process for our volunteers that we adhere to that my principal supports facilitating. We do safety drills. We comply with all of those policies and regulations. My administrator at East Antioch is also highly familiar with our weapons policies. We have kindergarten through 6th grade students, and so we frequently will have students who bring pocket knives and things of that nature from their Boy Scout uniforms with them to school, and so she is tasked with implementing the weapons policy in that sense. Also looking at our curriculums and standards, all those policies, procedures, protocols at every level as well, how those are implemented, making sure that our minutes are followed, making sure that that multi-tiered system of supports, that MTSS system is followed. Our principal is also tasked with 504 plans, individual health plans, and IEP plans. So all of those supports she is familiar with in terms of the laws and regulations. We also, thank goodness, have our special education coordinators who are well-versed in those IEP laws specifically. We have a nursing coordinator who is well-versed in those individual health plan laws and policies and procedures. So within our building, we then have sub-supports that are experts on those as well. Truancy laws is something that my administrator is very familiar with. She was originally at the high school and middle school levels, so truancy laws are ones that she follows frequently. And our annual trainings for all staff. The Jason Flat Act dealing with suicide prevention, bloodborne pathogens, and harassment. She is extremely familiar with all of those procedures. Personally, my strengths would be the special education law. I was a special education social worker first. I originally studied to be a elementary special education teacher. Wasn't my true passion, so then I became a social worker, so I'm familiar with those. I'm also familiar with the McKinney-Vento Act because I am tasked with being the coordinator for our building. The mental health and student wellness laws, such as HIPAA and FERPA, because I specifically have to follow HIPAA laws as a licensed mental health professional. And then we also have the FERPA laws that I must follow. The Jason Flat Act is one I'm extremely familiar with, being the person that does all of our suicide prevention, does all of our risk assessments, and that's part of the training that the social workers get. I'm familiar with mandated reporter laws, having been a mandated reporter trainer in the past, and as well as our emergency safety interventions laws and procedures and policies. Again, I was an ESI trainer for our school district for years. The areas of growth for me would be financial policies. I'm not as familiar with them, even though I have taken school finance. I still feel like that's a great learning opportunity for me. Our Title I laws, we've been above 50% free and reduced price lunch in almost every single one of the schools I've been in Shawnee Mission, but I am not well versed in those Title I laws. And then the truancy laws. My administrator is great at those. I am still learning those, and I really feel like she and I work well together in that sense of we each balance each other. Where do we go from here? For me, it would be continual training, making sure that I am staying up on what is going on, staying up on the laws, policies, and procedures. Also making sure that I have a mentor identified for myself so that I know who I can go to ask questions within the district formally as well as informally. And then making sure that I have all the policies and procedures handbooks saved to my computer or printed off if needed. And then looking at all my online resources as well. There are tons of resources online, making sure that I have those bookmarked and tabbed so that I can have those as a quick reference as well. Thank you guys so much for walking through my intro video with me. I cannot wait to be in class with you.